You've probably spent a good part of your life following rules you never really question, waking up, going through the motions, doing what society told you to do, living according to norms and expectations that were never truly yours. But somewhere deep inside, you felt that pull, that desire to break free, to live life on your own terms, to embrace your individuality, to stop letting the world decide what's best for you, and to start taking control. But how do you do it? How do you break free from the invisible chains of social norms? How do you carve your own path in a world that wants you to fit in? Well, let me tell you something. It's not only possible, it's your birthright. And in this blueprint, we're going to show you exactly how to unlock your Sigma freedom, to live outside the lines, to break free from the mold, and to truly become the master of your own destiny. First, let's take a step back and recognize the power of social norms. They are all around us. From the moment we're born, we're taught what's acceptable and what's not, what's right and what's wrong. Society imposes these rules not necessarily to make our lives better, but to maintain control, and most people follow them blindly because they think it's the only way. They live their entire lives afraid to step out of line, afraid of judgment, afraid of being different. But here's the truth. Social norms are just a collection of beliefs passed down through generations. They're not absolute truths, and they don't have to dictate your life. Once you realize this, the power to break free is in your hands. The first step to breaking free from these norms is awareness. You need to wake up to the fact that these expectations aren't yours. They belong to society, not to you. They've been imposed on you, without you even realizing it. But you have the ability to question them, to decide which ones align with your values, and which ones need to be left behind. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, what am I doing just because everyone else is doing it? What parts of my life am I living according to someone else's script? The more you ask these questions, the more you'll begin to realize how much of your life has been shaped by external forces, not your own desires. But now that you're aware, the next step is to take action, to consciously choose to live by your own rules. Now, breaking free from social norms isn't about being rebellious for the sake of rebellion. It's about making deliberate choices that align with who you truly are. It's about following your inner compass, not the noise of the world around you. One of the most powerful tools you can use to do this is to stop seeking external validation. The world is full of people telling you how you should look, how you should think, how you should live. But the moment you stop looking for validation from others, you begin to reclaim your power. You no longer need to measure your worth by likes, comments, or approval from the crowd. Your worth is defined by you, and you alone. The next part of the blueprint is about creating new beliefs, ones that support your freedom, ones that empower you to take action in the direction you truly want to go, to stop living in fear of what others think, and to stop apologizing for your choices. It's about rewriting your story, about realizing that the world is filled with opportunities, and you can choose the path that resonates with you. But this requires courage. It requires stepping outside of your comfort zone, taking risks and doing things that might feel uncomfortable at first. But that discomfort is where growth happens, and it's in that space that you'll find your true freedom. The freedom to be yourself without compromise. The next step to breaking free is setting boundaries. One of the most powerful ways to reclaim your life is by setting clear, firm boundaries with the people and situations that drain your energy or push you to conform. Setting boundaries means saying no to things that don't serve you. It means protecting your time, your energy, and your peace without feeling guilty about it. It means prioritizing yourself and your goals, and knowing that it's okay to distance yourself from anything or anyone that holds you back. Because when you set boundaries, you create space for the things that truly matter, for the relationships and experiences that align with your true self, not the version of you that society wants you to be. As you begin to embrace your Sigma freedom, you'll notice something incredible happening. You'll start attracting the right people into your life. People who share your values, who respect your individuality, and who are on their own journey to breaking free from social norms. The more you step into your authenticity, the more you'll attract opportunities, people, and experiences that align with the real you. And here's the beauty of it. The more you embrace your true self, the less you'll care about what others think, because you'll realize that their opinions don't define you, and that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. But breaking free from social norms isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous journey. It's a process of evolving, growing, and constantly choosing to live authentically. There will be challenges. There will be moments when the pressure to conform feels overwhelming. But every time you choose yourself over the herd, you strengthen your ability to live on your own terms, and each small victory will add up. It'll build momentum, and soon you'll realize that you no longer feel trapped by society's expectations, because you've created your own path, a path that's true to who you are. The final step in this Sigma Freedom Blueprint is embracing your own power. Your ability to create the life you want is limitless, and when you stop living for the approval of others, you unlock your potential to live a life full of purpose, fulfillment, and freedom. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself, and once you remove them, there's nothing stopping you, nothing holding you back. You become the creator of your own destiny. You get to design the life you want, not based on what society expects, but based on what makes you happy, what sets your soul on fire. So now it's time for you to take the first step, to break free from the chains of social norms, to embrace your true self, and to create the life you were always meant to live. The power has always been within you. It's time to unlock it and step into your Sigma freedom, because when you live authentically, you become unstoppable. You become the person you were always meant to be. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because you will learn a ton of information in the next video.